Wam, Call Laimla Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who grew and teach well the hopeful elect. Sincere shalom to the hopeful elect, the house of David, the 1/3. That's tuning into the truth and pushing the truth throughout the four corners of the earth with all truth and sincerity where we have been scattered. Now, this is a video off grid desert farming. He has videos of people showing the military being strategically placed in Babylon the Great in Canada right now. So let's dive straight into it.
For all of that information now, Hal Turner is reporting this information, and let's go over it right now. Updated again with more 559 tanks and troops are now deploying on U.S. soil. That is the breaking news. This is an emergency alert. This is not a fake news broadcast. We have confirmation. What you're looking at is pictures of armored personnel carriers coming in from Canada, and we're going to show you these videos. Citizens in many areas of the United States of America are startled that tanks and troops and assault aircraft are now being deployed on the streets throughout the USA today, Saturday, June the 17th. Video below shows tanks on the highways of Idaho, Osprey helicopters dropping Marines in California residential neighborhoods, and trainloads of military armor moving in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. We begin in Larkspur, California, where United States Marine Corps Osprey aircraft are dropping troops into residential neighborhoods. So let me enlarge this for you. I want to play this for you, but this is the scene coming out, folks.
It's going down, man. Look at this helicopter. This type of helicopter reminds me of the Terminator, man. This is not no regular helicopter. I believe one of the brothers said this helicopter costs $1 billion. And just looking at it, you can Google it. It's called an Osprey helicopter, kind of like the Osprey, the bird, right? The bird of prey, Osprey. This helicopter, I'm looking at it right now on Google. This ain't no regular helicopter, man. You just fly just to fly. Like this is some real deal stuff, man. It looks very futuristic. Like I said, it reminds me of that kind of. It's a similar helicopter type type deal in the Terminator, and that's what this reminds me of.
So what you're looking at on your screen, this is a Marine Osprey helicopter. The helicopter did land and unload troops. You can see the people on the ground. They are panicking. They don't know what's going on. Something major is happening. They are not telling the American people, folks, but we told you it was going to be a very exciting
Ezekiel 33 and 33. And when this comes to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet have been among them.
Exciting summer. This is probably about 30 feet off the ground. About 30 feet off the ground. It does look like this Osprey is getting very, very low to the ground and is landing in that area. So let me mute this a little bit, and we'll go down to another article. He said, Larkspur, California, is shown on a scalable map below and gives the military direct control over 101 highway in and out of San Francisco via the Golden State Bridge as well as I-580. So this is where this Osprey helicopter is operating right now, right here where the red thing is, the little dot. So that's not the only news that we have. The video is also showing up on social media today. Breaking news, military landing in suburban neighborhoods in Locksburg, California. Massive military movements are being reported in multiple states. Anyone that has more information on this, please post below. My contact that sent this video is local military and says this is not a drill. This is not a drill. So what you're looking at is the helicopter. It is landing in the city, and here comes another one.
Another one.
Here
Look
comes
at
another
this.
helicopter. That was the first one, and this is the second one. So they have at least two of these Osprey.
It's finna go down, brothers and sisters, man. This is Luke 21:20. And when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh. Now, of course, this was talking about, I believe, the siege of 70 AD. But guess what? This is going to be just like that, but worse, because Esau's coming to try to annihilate Jake, man. And these heathens is going to get in a crossfire, because Esau's main target is you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Helicopters now landing in California,
which is the wrath of the Heavenly Father, because the Heavenly Father uses these devils to punish Jake, and this is the last go around for that to happen.
Of San Francisco, is there about to be a terrorist attack? Does the U.S. military expect China or Russia to attack U.S. soil? What are they doing this for, folks? That's what everybody wants to know. Why is the U.S. military landing these aircraft in the area? So let's keep on going. He said, next we receive video from people living in Idaho showing a group of MA-1 Abrams tanks, battle tanks, operating on the roads of Idaho Falls, Indiana. These are not on a flatbed trailer being moved, but instead actually operating on the public road. So let me go ahead and play this video. As you can see, here is the Abrams tank right here. Do you see that? This is now operating on American soil on the public highway, folks. So what is going on? What is going on? There's a police car. There's another one. There are at least two Abrams tanks more. It does look like at least two Abrams tanks. It does look like a self-propelled howitzer is also in the mix. If you can see, this is an Abrams tanks right here, but he's going to come up on it does look like a howitzer. The next video. So let's go up to here. No, that's another Abrams tanks, isn't it? So all of these are Abrams tanks, folks. There are at least four of them right in a row. What is going on? So let's keep on going. And let me go on down the list. See, Idaho Falls is shown.
Look at these tanks, man.
Look
at this. This is not a drill. Esau is getting ready to shut this bitch down, man. It's finna go up. It's going up. And in my previous video, I showed they was moving the military throughout Philadelphia.
This is one of four Abrams tanks now being deployed in the United States of America on American soil. And there was another military vehicle on there. He said, lastly, for now, we show a video full of military armor and other equipment has moved into Montreal, Quebec, Canada, and it is stopping and now unloading. So let's go ahead and play this video here. This is from Montreal, Quebec. They are unloading this military equipment. These look like armored personnel carriers. So armored personnel carriers are on a train track in Quebec, and they said from this video that they are being unloaded. Why is Canada putting military hardware into one of the largest cities on Saturday? I have spoken to several military sources who tell me this is not a drill. Drills get advertised. These military movements were not advertising. Is this a war prep? What is going on?
This is 100% a war prep, man. The Heavenly Father is going to have Esau decimate this place. All right, and all these nations with their the grand finale with these nuclear missiles.
So let's go on down. It says below military aircraft in the skies in northeastern Arizona near the New Mexico border. So we also have a picture
So it's
here.
all over Babylon the Great. The military moving in, making noise.
Military aircraft on the New Mexico border. He says, as a former member of the 4th Tanks Battalion, I can tell you this is not a training exercise. We train at firing ranges, not on American public streets. So we have a new update coming in at 5:59 on the streets right now in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, there are armed.
These people finna get destroyed. You better believe it. Spiritual power is right around that corner. That the higher level of spiritual power is right around the corner.
Vehicles right now on the streets, folks. Something is going down in America. Something is going down in America. Could Joe Biden be about to declare martial law? This is serious, folks. This is very serious.
It's very serious. And you people, you 2/3, man. We don't care about these heathen. You 2/3 are finna get caught with your pants down.
They are deploying military troops on the streets of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. These are armored personnel carriers that are being deployed right now on the streets of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. You are witnessing history, folks. History is being made right now. You know, they've been telling me and other YouTube channels, oh, you're a fearmonger. You're a fearmonger, off-grid. Oh, none of this is going to. In Hollywood, California, multiple cities now have been invaded by U.S. troops. U.S. troops are on the ground right now in Hollywood, California, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, in San Francisco, in Idaho. We have military troops now on the ground, folks. I don't know what other kind of proof that you need.
You see, the Heavenly Father has rocked these people to sleep, man. Mainly his own people, right? Rocked them straight to sleep, right? The term sheeple. And you know they got that juice up in them, man, with them nanobots. So guess what? It's finna go down. Call Limelight Yahweh Shem Yahushua. This Isaiah 58:59 and verse 18. According to their deeds, accordingly he will repay. Fury to his adversaries, recompense to his enemies. To the islands he will repay recompense. So shall they fear the name of Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him. So guess what? And this is just the tip of the iceberg. This is just what Esau wants you to see. Esau wants you to see this. He got some stuff he don't want you to see until he's ready to use it. This place is going up. It's going down, I should say, not going up. It's going down. But the elect are going to go up, right? Both figuratively and literally, right?
They're soldiers with I don't know if they're AR-15s, probably M16s, that are on American streets. So you better get ready. I hope you've prepped up. I hope you've been listening to our channel. But all of this stuff is going on right now, folks. He said, I have been informed of buses being shuttled around with military escorts in black SUV caravans. Use your camera and make sure you see of all of this. From San Diego earlier in the week. These are Osprey helicopters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 Osprey.
That's $7 billion in the sky.
Copters. So let me play this video for you right now. are helicopters operating in the United States right now. Look at this, folks. Look at this. This looks about like at least a dozen or so Osprey helicopters flying over California. Let me enlarge
it. Wholeheartedly is finna go down. It's really, it's about to get on and popping.
one more time. This was filmed just a few days ago. Something major is going down in America, folks. So I wanted to bring you this breaking news that in
this is Isaiah 54 and verse 17. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of Yahweh, and the righteousness is of me, saith Yahweh.
We have a situation now developing in the United States of America. Are we at war? Are we at war right now with Russia or China? Why is Joe Biden not on the television telling us what's going on? Why are they deploying all these troops on the streets right now?
So that's it for that video right there. So it's finna get on and popping. These Edomites, Amalek is finna pull that switch on Babylon the Great. The curtains is finna close. All hell's finna break loose. Martial law, whatever, right? It's finna get real apocalyptic out here, and these people are finna die in their evil, in their sins. Starting with Jake, right? Because that's the ones that truly matter is Israel. These heathen are nothing, right? Like in the spittle, a drop from a bucket. This is Micah 4, and I'm gonna start at verse 10. Actually, verse 9. Micah 4:9. Now why doest thou cry out aloud? Is there no king in thee? Is thy counselor perished? For pangs have taken thee as a woman in travail. Be in pain and labor to bring forth, O daughter of Zion, like a woman in travail. For now shalt thou go forth out of the city, and thou shalt dwell in the field, and thou shalt go even to Babylon. There shalt thou be delivered. There Yahweh shall redeem thee from the hand of thine enemies. Now also many nations are gathered against thee that say, let her be defiled, and let our eyes look upon Zion. So this is talking about the daughter of Babylon, man, because Zion represents all 12 tribes, and all 12 tribes was not under the Nebuchadnezzar, right? That captivity, right? Let me reread verse 11. Now also many nations are gathered against these that say, let her be defiled, and let her eye look upon Zion. So these heathens. But guess what? The Heavenly Father got something in store, man. But they know not the thoughts of Yahweh, neither understand they his counsel. For he shall gather them as the sheaves in the floor. Arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion, for I'll make thine horn iron, and I will make thy hooves brass, that spiritual power. And thou shalt beat in pieces many people, and I will consecrate their gain unto Yahweh. All right. So you got a heathen man. All right. He boarded up in his house with his family, his wife and his kids. They paranoid. They got food. They got water. Right. You can bust up in his house, man. Beat him to pieces. Beat his wife to pieces. Beat his children to pieces. Right. And if he has a daughter, she's a virgin. All right. She passed her flower. You can take her up, man. All right. And take all her food, take all their stuff, man. It's finna be all out war. And that consecrate their gain unto Yahweh. So that's from the Heavenly Father himself, the creator of everything, that's gonna allow his men to do this, man. Because it's all out war. And their substance unto Yahweh of the whole earth. It's finna go down, brothers. It's finna go down. And the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are finna come out on top. And you so-called white people, you Edomites, this is your end. You heathens, the rest of you heathens, this is your end. I'm gonna end that off right there. Shalom.